In this video, I am covering 2 achievements on Star Wars Outlaws. I'll be covering the Shoot First achievement, where you've got to defeat 6 enemies simultaneously using Adrenaline Rush, and also the Don't Get Cocky achievement, where you've got to defeat 5 enemies with Adrenaline Rush on the speeder simultaneously. I am covering them both in the one video because you can get them done at the same time. However, you do need to progress in the story far enough to unlock the expert, the gunslinger. So this will happen naturally once you've got the intel to go and show this on the map and go and unlock the mission to get the gunslinger expert. Do this. This is not a walkthrough on how to get that mission done, but you should not have no trouble at all. Very straightforward. And once you've completed the quest, the gunslinger, you will unlock a new ability. It's Adrenaline Rush Mastery. Adrenaline Rush can now mark objects and 2 additional targets. So that's great. If you're just going for the speeder one, you only need to be able to mark 5 targets, and by default you can mark 3. So you can get the speeder one now if you want to. But we also want the Shoot First achievement, and that requires you to mark 6 enemies. So you need to unlock this additional perk through the Gunslinger Expert. It's the More perk, and it allows Kay to mark 1 extra target during Adrenaline Rush. Now, I should mention now, before you go ahead and do this, do check your charms. There are some charms that you can place on Kay that will do this anyway. So if you have found one of those, you won't need to do this. The 5 that you've got from unlocking Gunslinger will be fine. Just throw on the charm to make it 6 targets. But if you don't have that charm, you do need to unlock this. So you're going to have to defeat 4 enemies during an Adrenaline Rush 3 times and hit 15 headshots. This is quite easily done in any Imperial base. I've got marked here an Imperial compound just north in Southern Falls of Tashara. And to make this a little bit easier, you can head into your options and go to gameplay, and you can lower all your difficulty if you want to. I've been playing on regular, but you can go story, and then wanted difficulty. Doesn't really matter for this at all. But this will keep you alive longer if you wanted to do that. And then something else I had, because I did this late in the game, if you go over to your reputation and go to the Ashiga clan and you max them all the way out, so that bar goes all the way to the end, you unlock a gear set with them. And I wear this gear set. It's the Kijimi Explorer set. You get all 3 items. I'm wearing a charm here that allows me just to wear 2 to get the 3 set bonus. So throw all 3 on if you unlock it and you want to do this. But it just gives you lots of survivability. The jacket there reduces damage taken from blaster and projectile weapons. Increases the amount of adrenaline gained when you're taking damage as well, which is brilliant for this. And then the Explorer belt increases back to vial carrying capacity, but also it fully restores health upon taking lethal damage. Not 100% sure on the cooldown of that, but while I was doing this, that definitely went off a couple of times. But again, I was playing on regular. If you drop the difficulty to easy and make it as easy as you can, you probably won't need this. Now what you want to do is make your way into the base. I came up top and you can see the main courtyard down below, and you just want to make a noise, get loud, kill people, let them set the alarm off, get the wanted level as high as possible, and enemies will just keep on spawning. I then found this cover in this area and just hid here, and I just kept on killing enemies. They kept on coming out in front of me. So at the minute, we're still trying to unlock that extra perk where I can have an additional enemy when I do Adrenaline Rush. And I was able to get my Adrenaline Rush very quick there. I'd then just come out, look for a certain amount of enemies that I needed. And what we're trying to do right now is just to get 4 enemies in one of these. And just be careful. You'll see I'm struggling here because of that yellow enemy, and I fail to get 4. This happens so many times. If they are yellow, you're not going to kill them, so try and dodge them. You just want to get the red enemies. If you do die, it's fine, because what it'll do, it'll put you up in top of this like watchtower here, and there's an elevator. Just take the elevator down, and then you'll come to this room here where you open this big door and you're back in the courtyard. You can even use this area if you want to as well, rather than that corner I was. Just find a comfy spot that works for you. You are going to get the headshot part of this objective, no problem at all. So just keep on going until you find enemies like I have now. You can mark all 4 of them, and you can kill all 4 in 1 Adrenaline Rush. You'll see that's 2 out of 3 for me at this point in the clip. You just need to do that 3 times. Once you have all the objectives done, just head back into your menu, find somewhere to hide, go to your abilities, and then just unlock your new ability. You can unlock it here and start using it right away. Once unlocked, it's going to give you that additional slot, so you can now mark up to 6 targets. So now we have that unlocked, we're now going for the achievement shoot first. From this cover again, I'm just using this cover to get my adrenaline up, and the second that it's up and I can use it, I'm then waiting for more enemies to spawn in. I'm going to run around the area. And what I'm trying to do here is just get enough enemies to shoot 6 in one of these adrenaline rushes. So you'll see now I've got plenty of enemies. Some have just spawned, and you're just trying to get enough. So do keep running around. This is very easy difficulty, and this gear set is helping me right now. I'm just going to go into the adrenaline rush. I've marked 3 right away, and I should get all 6 here. Just like that, I've got 6 targets, all done, and the achievement will be unlocked. And there it is, shoot first, defeat 6 enemies simultaneously using Adrenaline Rush. For the next one, what I did is I died, I then went up to a watchtower and I made my way out. I made sure I got a wanted level and I headed to the front of this base. I hopped on my speeder, I got as much aggro as I could, and I built up my wanted level. Some of these vehicles came in as well. Tons of enemies around. You're going to have to be able to take a lot of aggro for doing this. But have a look at this. I think I marked 6 targets here. No, sorry, 5 targets here. 3, 4, and 5. But the achievement didn't pop up. So it's not a guarantee. I think that vehicle got in the way of the last shot there as I was moving in my adrenaline rush. But if it messes up, don't worry, you can keep on trying. So I just kept on going about, getting my adrenaline rush up, and noticed I was on a manhunt at this point. But when you think there's enough enemies, just hit that adrenaline again and try and hit 5 targets. It's not like the last one where you need 6. You only need 5 here. So I'm aiming for 5 again. There's 2, 3, 4, ignoring the yellow one. And there's 5. I got nothing to get away in of my bullets or laser this time, so all 5 of them died, and this is what popped up the achievement. And that was don't get cocky, defeat 5 enemies with adrenaline rush on a speeder simultaneously. And there you have it. That's how you can get a hold of those 2 achievements. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has been, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more content from myself. If you want to watch some more Star Wars Outlaws content right away, it's all linked down in the video description, so go and check it out. But until next time, thank you for watching this one. Take care and peace out.